Hello folks and welcome back to Medieval Total War. I am Conistep and this is going to be part 3 of my early campaign where I am playing as the Almohads. And although things are getting off to a pretty slow start here, I still feel good about it because I would say that at this point the Iberian Peninsula is pretty firmly in my control. I did take Castile without a fight, so now the Spanish have been pushed back to just having Leon themselves. And that's not going to be enough for them. Although, you know, to this point, they are still training up soldiers. And they do have a pretty powerful army. I mean, these Genites are nothing to be trifled with. These are tough units, for sure. It's light cav, they're javelin cav. But they're javelin cav that actually are pretty decent in melee. Their armor is surprisingly good. Not too heavy, of course, because they are still light cav. But their armor is good enough to where... Well, with typical, like, skirmish cav, you can just kind of shoot them with normal bows, and that's going to be the typical counter, which is going to be my counter as well. But they don't die as quickly to just normal bowmen as you would like them to, because I think they have an armor value of 3, which is actually pretty decent for light cav. So they're annoying units, and the Spanish really go overboard with them. They have 3 of them here, and then 3 more in this castle, so they have 6 total. And that's a lot to deal with, for sure. I'm going to need a lot of arrows to take down that much Genites. So I'm working on getting an army that I feel comfortable fighting with, ready to go to invade Leon. And in the meantime, I'm not being attacked. No one else in the Iberian Peninsula seems to be strong enough to really contest me. There's 3 rebel provinces that have not been taken yet: Valencia, Portugal, and then here in Navarre as well. And Aragon's being just pretty pitiful. There's nothing here that's really too strong. So I'm just a couple turns away from being ready to attack Leon. I just want to have, at least for these spearmen, these Nubian spearmen, they're good. They're good, solid spearmen, and I'm going to need at least 4 of them to keep the Spanish cavalry at bay. Not just the Genites. They'll surprise you. Like, they're skirmish cav, but then when they see a weakness, they really charge in there and give you some trouble. And if they're teaming up with their royal knights, their family members, or their leaders' family members, you can have a pretty tough fight on your hands, for sure. So it's a situation where I want spearmen. I want them. So I have my number 4, my fourth Nubian spearman is going to be getting ready, and he will be finished at the end of this turn. Then I'll move him up to Cordoba, and then I'll attack in the turn after that. So I'm just a couple turns away from making my attack on Leon. I'm sure in the meantime they'll train up, 3 more Genites, and they'll have a 3rd family member come of age. That's probably what's going to happen, but that's okay, because I have had it to where, so they give up Castile without a fight if I attack by turn 3 with everything that I have available, and that has given me hope that maybe I can just push that attack and go straight into Leon with everything that I have in Castile and Cordoba, and I have not won that battle yet. That battle where I just go in with, I think at that point I only have like 1 Nubian spearman available, and it's not enough. I've thought that maybe my Almohad urban militia can hold that line, just because they are good swordsmen, and they're good troops, but they get charged by that heavy cav, and they get supported by those Genites, and my line breaks. So I don't want that again. Even though I can eventually grind down the Spanish, at this point, even losing a battle or 2 is not going to do me, and that feels pretty good. It's a nice, comfortable beginning, for sure. If you're going to get used to playing at Medieval Total War, I suggest playing as the Almohads. They're a good, comfortable faction to get used to this campaign with. So I will be taking over this peninsula eventually. I would like to get Valencia before we reach the year 1100, so that I can get this final homelands point. It's not the end of the world if I don't get it, but I would like to, just to give myself the best chance at getting a head start as far as points go in this campaign. Now, as far as on this side of the world, I'm not friends with the Egyptians yet. My emissary is just on this worldwide tour looking for him, so he's automatically looking for the Egyptian Sultan, just kind of seeking him out. And he hasn't found him yet, so hopefully he finds the Egyptian Sultan soon, because I would like to try to solidify this end. Right now in Egypt, they already have, they don't have much here, but they do have some of those Nubian spearmen, and then some camel warriors as well. And whatever it is, it's more than what I have here. All I have is 1 unit of Berber camels, so the archer variant, and then some peasants, and that's it. So, and that's all I can train here right now. All I can train in any of these provinces right now is peasants. My closest actual troop producing facility is here in Morocco, and I don't have any ports connecting these provinces. So I really need Egypt to not attack me. In my experience, they don't. I don't think they see any reason to. Cyrenaica is just too poor, and they have bigger fish to fry over here in this realm. So I hope that remains true, because if they decide to pressure me, then all of a sudden the temperature of this campaign really is going to turn up a bit. So fingers crossed. Fingers crossed that things stay nice and safe. Now, as far as, let's see, so I don't actually have a ton of money right now. I'm making a decent bit of money. I'm making over 1,100 florins per year, which feels nice. And let's see, I want to build a border fort in every province that doesn't have one yet. So let's get those going. And I did do the math before I even started recording. So I have enough money for those border forts, including another unit of peasants in all of these places, including this Nubian spearman and this militia sergeant. And that's probably going to be all of the money that I have right now. So I'm not going to be able to get anything else going. Although I didn't check this. Well, how are my taxes? I can bump it up here in Granada. Let's go do that. And how about, ooh, yeah, I can make some more money here for sure. Yes, perfect. All right, sweet. That's nice. That actually gave me a bit more money. Looking at making almost 1,300 now. Sweet. So my margin for error, as far as my math goes, is just gotten a little bit more comfortable, which is nice. But I don't think that's going to change my build strategy at all. I think I'm just going to stick with what I got. And, is there anything else I have to do? I just have to keep double checking this. My family is doing good. My emissary is doing that stuff. I have 0 allies. Man, has no one come to talk to me yet? Why is no one making friends with me? All right, dude, you have your work cut out for you. You have to start talking to some people, man. I need some friends. All right, enough dilly-dallying. Let's end this turn. And all of my border forts are going to be complete. Gold mine is complete in Morocco. That feels good. Yes, yes, improved farmland as well as complete in Cordoba. So I should be making some more money now. And let's see, a couple traits for my family members. So Prince Yusuf, this is my eldest, I believe. And he was the one that started with the drunk trait. And this is an example of how these traits go down like a tree. Like it goes, in this case, it gets worse. So it's gotten worse quickly. So drunk, I believe, is like -1 command. And now it's -2 command and -1 acumen. So he's getting pretty bad, and I believe he is my heir. I think he's my eldest, so this isn't a good sign. My caliph on the other side, my leader, got a great builder. So this is another example of that chain. So it starts off as builder, and now it's great builder. So now he's just giving +10 happiness in all of the provinces, including +1 loyalty to all generals, and that feels good. And that's what I was talking about before in either this campaign or my other campaign. I'm getting my two medieval Total War campaigns mixed up at this point. But I find in my experience that the low loyalty in generals seems to be something that pops up early on in the campaign. And then you start getting traits like this and you start getting, good generals, I guess. And then it just never seems to become an issue ever again. At least in my experience. And yeah, it feels good. So, but yeah, what does not feel good is, I think is it this guy? Yeah, damn, he's down to 0 command. Ugh. It's not good. And he is my eldest, I believe. And okay, so here's another question of my many, many questions that I have to ask. So here's what I want to know. I feel like I've seen this so far in my experience where not necessarily the eldest son becomes of age. Is that true, or am I seeing things? Because I feel like that's happened before in previous campaigns, and I don't know if that's just not if that's just me not keeping track of things correctly, or if that's actually maybe they're promoted based on different merits. If heirs are promoted to, well, I mean, heir. So like if my sons are promoted to heir based on, their valor level or their command stars level, is that the case? Do any of you know the answer to this? I would be curious to know what you have all found to this, because it makes sense that it would be the eldest, but I feel like that hasn't happened in every case. Anyway, maybe that's just, my fault for not paying attention. So yes, they have trained up a 7th Genite now. That's just insane. But I should be able to attack next turn. I just brought up my 4th Nubian Spearman, so I should be ready to go here and get this battle on. And I think I'm just going to attack them with like everything I have, pretty much. I'm going to leave 2 peasants in Castile and a peasant in Cordoba. and that's going to be it. I'm just going to send these 2 full stacks into Leon and really give them the business. Just not hold anything back. And then I should have enough time to swing back over. So I'll be attacking in, so I'll be 1094, and then storming the castle 1095, coming back to Castile 1096, 1097. I should be in Valencia. Okay. Hopefully that works out. So what do I need to keep training spearmen, or can I go back to training like archers or something? I feel like I have enough archers right now. 7 feels like enough. So in Morocco, it's basically just either spearmen or archers. Let's get more spearmen for sure. And then what about Cordoba? At this point, so I have 2 militia sergeants. So I have a couple backup units for armor piercing if I need that. Should I get more javelin men, or should I switch back to getting more Almohad urban militia? I only have 4 Almohad urban militia, and I feel like getting more of those would be a good idea, so let's do that. They only cost 200 florins. Man, they're so cheap. Man, they are so cost effective. Great units. How's their upkeep? What's that story? Yeah, 37. That's pretty normal, I think, for a 60-man unit of infantry. And geez, I only have 1,500 florins in the bank still. Okay, man, I'm really going through I'm spending my money for sure. So now I have at least 2 units of peasants in all of these provinces. I feel like I should keep training peasants in Saranasia just to bolster the numbers here. As long as they're not spying on me, I can try to make my armies look bigger than they actually are. So fingers crossed that works. Are you still looking? Man, dude. Come on, find him. Actually, I kind of want you to talk to the Turkish guy, the leader of the Turks, while you're here, but I want you to prioritize the Egyptians, honestly. Why did you go all the way up through here? Like, why was this the fastest way? Man, oh man. Okay, well, whatever. I'll let you do your thing. And do I have enough money to get anything else? I feel like, can I get like a gold mine? Cost 1,000. Jesus. Man, that's a lot. Maybe something cheaper? Like, let's see, I think farmland, improved farmland in one of these provinces is going to be prudent. Which one is it? I can't remember. Is it going to be Granada or is it going to be Algeria? Farming here in Algeria is 321, and in Granada it's going to be 352. Castile's not a bad idea either, but I feel like I'm a little bit too exposed up here. So how about we keep it in Granada and go for an improved farmland here. That's going to cost 600, and then 600, 775, And then 995. Okay, so that leaves me with a little bit more money. But maybe I just kind of hang on to that money. Oh no, I want to keep training peasants. Yes. Peasants up here and then peasants down here. Yeah, that's fine. That'll be fine for my money, I guess. Yes, that'll be fine. And my money situation will improve once I take Leon, because I will lose men, I won't have to pay their upkeep, and I of course will get Leon, which, you know, makes a decent little... Okay, 319 is not like a great amount, but it can be improved, it can be worked on, you know. It's a work in progress for sure. So I think that I can probably just double check my taxes, make sure I'm squeezing as much as I can out of these guys. And yeah, that's good. Yeah, everyone's at very high taxes and they're happy. They're happy to pay it. So if they're happy, I'm happy. I'm making it 1,300 now. And emissary is going to work. Let's end this turn. And let's get a fight in. Yeah, we're almost there. We're almost ready to get a fight in. I know it's been a while. So the Byzantines are the most technologically advanced. Interesting. Famine in Tunisia. So the income has been halved in Tunisia. And as far as traits go, Chinless Wonder, Amir ibn Idris. Perhaps one or two of this man's close ancestors were a little too close, resulting in an unconventional family tree. -1 acumen, -1 command. So basically just insinuating that his family's had some incestuous relationships, and as a result, he's stupid and a bad leader, I guess. Like with a lot of things, it just doesn't matter, because... Who was that? Who was the person? It doesn't matter. Well, I don't know. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because it's not someone who's like in charge of anything, so... Or was it? Actually, let me just double check. Oh, it was, yeah. Oh, yeah, it was one of my governors. It's my governor of Castile. No! So yeah, he's down to 3 acumen. Huh. So, like, if I was really ready to start doing this, which I'm not right now, I noticed that I have someone with 4 acumen somewhere. Right here, yeah. Obviously, he would be a better governor for Castile right now. So you might be thinking, like, what happens when these governors start getting really bad traits and they just become unfit for leadership of a province? Well, I can get rid of their titles. I can bring my emissary over, and wherever he is, and my emissary can come over and strip a governor of their title, and then I can give that title to someone else. Now that will lower the loyalty of that person that had their title stripped. Again, I don't see any issue with that. I've never seen someone have loyalty so badly that, you know, it really mattered. And again, these are governors, that they're not necessarily generals. So, you know, we'll see. It hasn't really been an issue yet, but there is later on in the game there is really bad traits that happen, where they're awful. It's like -10% or -20% for trade income or farming income. It's really bad stuff. So it is something that is worth keeping an eye on at some point. Let's bring these peasants down here, and obviously I'm probably time to go and full in, I think. Let's leave my peasants back here. I'm probably not going to need them for the battle. I can just kind of leave them here in Castile. And yeah, I think like... just bring this full stack, and then bring this, you know, almost full stack. And that should do the job. What are we going to be fighting up against? So, looks like he has only 2 family members. So just 2 units of Royal Knights. That's nice. And then 8 units of Genites. That sucks. But their infantry is really crappy. It's just 2 urban militias, 2 archers, and then 4 peasants. That's it. So definitely beatable. It's just going to be a matter of, you know, holding off all of the Genites. And how many archers am I bringing? 4 here, plus 2 camel archers, and then 3 more foot archers. That should be enough arrows to kill 8 units of Genites. Maybe. We will see. In any case, it should be nice. It should be a nice battle, and I should be able to take the province. So, yeah. And yeah, Castile's still fine. They're still, you know, that they left, that entire army left, and they're still happy paying very high taxes. So, If they're happy, I'm happy. Now, I have a bit of money to spend, so is it going to be time for me to start building more gold mines? Because I feel like that's going to be the next step. Ah, yes, I almost forgot. So, remember earlier when, well, just now, when I got that message saying that there was a famine in Tunisia? Well, it says that that my income from Tunisia is going to be halved, but it never does say that that also lowers the population loyalty. Well, it does. It just doesn't say it. You have to keep an eye on this. So anytime a message pops up that says that there's a famine or a plague or a flood maybe, and it's going to tell you that the income has been halved, make sure you check that province, because you're not just going to be losing that income, you're also going to be losing that tax rate, because now I have to go down and bring this down at least to probably normal just to be safe. And that's why my income is going to be down to 923 from before, where it was like in the 1300, I believe. So yeah, because my treasury, so let's see, I do still have 1700 in the treasury, so I have something to spend. And so I will be training up, you know, more soldiers, I guess, and some more peasants in a couple provinces. And I think I do want to go for an improved farmland here in Algeria, just because it is worth it. 321 base. So let's get that going. And I would really like to get some gold mines going. I know I have my gold mine in, was it here? Yeah, in Morocco. But I want to get some more gold mines going in Algeria and Tunisia, and I can also get a silver mine going in Grenada at some point. It costs 1,000, and right now I don't really have that to spare, because I am using my money to train up soldiers for this oncoming war. And, you know, I gotta fight the, you know, Aragon and these rebels eventually as well, so money is just a little bit tight, but, you know, nothing too crazy. So let me just double check my tax rates, and I think everything's fine except for Tunisia. Yeah, that's fine. My emissary is just taking a goddamn lifetime to find the Egyptian Sultanate. I feel like I could have done this manually faster, because I feel like the Egyptian Sultanate is like, you know, in his territory, and for some reason my emissary used this port to go up to Georgia and then go down through Byzantine and Turkish territory to find the Egyptian Sultanate. Like, he's like here, you know, where his territories are. What the hell? Come on, guys. Man. All right. In any case, this is going to be a battle here. So I think I'm all ready to go. Let me just drop a cheeky little save. And let's end this turn. Alright, here we go. So I do outnumber them by around 500 soldiers, and as you can see, it's just going to be like all of their cavalry. It's just a nightmare. Just a nightmare. My god. Yeah, so nine units of Genites. And then, yeah, they did get a third family member as well. Oh my god, that's so much. And it's just going to be 2 units of archers and then 2 units of urban militia. So it's mostly just going to be a cav rush that I have to face off against. Now you will see that there's also going to be reinforcements, of course. Now in this case, their reinforcements is just going to be 4 units of peasants. Nothing that I really have to worry about. So once the first stack is gone, that's mostly just going to be it, right? Now on my side, I can order my stack in a order so that I have the right army composition for my first fighting stack, and then they're gonna come out. My reinforcements come out in the order that they are here, from left to right. So it's gonna be this unit, then this unit, then this unit, and this unit, and then down in that direction. So what I can do is, if they actually had a second stack that was actually kind of dangerous, what I could do is I could order my reinforcements in orders to match theirs. So I can kind of mix and match my guys based on what it's going to be. So if it's going to be all cav in the first wave, I can get, like all spears and all archers or something, and some heavy cav to face off against it. If the second wave is going to be mostly archers, I can bring my light cav and my archers to face off against their archers. Something like that. So you can kind of like mix and match. And it's actually, I love this. This is a great a great feature. The reinforcement system in medieval Total War is way, 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 way better than Shogun Total War. So in this case, because their second wave doesn't really matter, it's just peasants, I just want to make sure that I have the right first stack to face off against their first stack. Since I'm basically expecting a cav charge, yes, even from their Spanish Unites, you know, this could be something that breaks me. So these 4 Nubian Spearmen, I want them in the first stack, for sure. they are not going to sit this one out. So all 4 of you come up here. I only want 4 archers. I don't need all 6 archers up here. And then, let's see, I don't need... I probably don't need that camel, that camel archer. He can probably be in a second wave. And then where's this 4th Nubian Spearman going to go? I probably don't need this many Almohad urban militias either. Now, the question would be... See, this is where I've gone back and forth on. Before, I did try using the camel archers to basically face off against all of these skirmish cav, which seems like a good idea. Even in a melee combat, my camel archers hold off pretty well against Spanish Unites, but I feel like on expert difficulty, going up against a 7-star general, they will have the melee advantage. But I was surprised at how well these camel archers hold up against them, hold up against Spanish Unites. However, with all that being said, I feel like this is no messing around territory, and when we're going up against 3 family members with 3, units of Royal Knights, I need to bring the heavy guns as well, which includes my 3 units, my 3 family members, my 3 units of Gulam bodyguards. So this third one, where is he going to go? Probably take the place of one of these Almohad urban militias. And so that leaves me with 4 spearmen, 4 archers, 3 Almohad urban militias, 2 javelin men, and then 3 heavy cav, or medium heavy cav, I guess. That feels okay. I think that's going to be an appropriate fighting force. And then the question is, what order do I want my men to come in as far as reinforcements goes? And the idea is that once my archers run out of ammunition, it'd be nice to bring in, my own archers. But what if they break me? What if they break my line? In that case, I want infantry coming up first. Yeah, it's a tough call. Maybe I'll do infantry, archer, and then let's do a militia sergeant. Or, see, yeah, this is where it gets tough. Maybe after this, I can do some camel archers. Or no, I'll do a militia sergeant, camel archer, Saharan cav. So this is my good light cav unit. And do like this. So I have plenty of ammunition left in my reserves. So when these guys all run out of arrows, they can get sent back. I can bring these guys on, and I can keep shooting at these goddamn Spanish Unites if that's what it takes. So I feel like I'm feeling pretty good about this setup. And all right, so let's begin this attack. Now, as I was just talking about, I will be depending on my archers heavily, which means I do not want to be fighting in the rain. So this is an interesting thing in this game, how they talk about how, the weather changes. And this would happen in Shogun, but not to the extent that it happens in this game. So this was saying, moderate rainfall easing later. So it makes you think that you can kind of depend on it to clear up later on. Well, how about I look for a clear day? This says fine throughout the day, so you think you're going to get a full fight without any rain. That's not true. That's not how it works in medieval. You can click on fine throughout the day, and you can still end up with freaking rain. So it's interesting. It seems like in Shogun it was more reliable. You can kind of click on the weather and you'd get what you clicked on, but in this case it's more like, screw you. You have to deal with the elements. It's interesting. I have nothing against it necessarily. The battles are way, way, way longer in medieval, so I guess I get it. It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long fight, so the weather can change at any moment kind of deal. So maybe that's kind of what it's going for there. So, alright, here we are. We're in Leon, and this is a map that, I don't know, I think I've fought here. They have different maps for the provinces. It's not just the one map in Shogun. It's just one map per province, so you get to get used to it pretty quickly. In this game, it's going to be a couple different maps, but with the same like type of, you know, geography, basically, like the same type. It's going to be like a different hill or a different sort of arid climate sort of deal. But yeah, in this case, if I wanted to, you know, face off against an all-cav rush, that forest doesn't seem to be the worst idea, but I do want my archers to be effective. So fighting out in the open also doesn't seem too bad for me. But first thing is first, I have to make sure that I get my army all formed up, because this is not how I want them to fight. Unfortunately, for those of you who are new to either Shogun 1 or Medieval 1, I can't form up my army before actually, you know, I can't do anything. I can group them up, which is great, but I can't actually form them up, which sucks. Now, on defense, this is weird. In Shogun, you can form up your guys on defense using my my group formations, which I'd like to use. But here in this game, you can't do that, which is super annoying. But, you know, in any case, on offense, what's important is that I have to get my guys in the formation that I want them to be fighting in before this entire all-cav rush comes crashing down on me, which actually is going to be a little bit stressful. So let's see how this goes. Now I have my army grouped up, so let's get going. So group 1 right away, right here. Group 2 right away, boom. Group 3, you go here, and then group 4 is going to be my cav right here. And I want everyone to be running. Right away, you guys need to start running, because the enemy, they're right here, and they are not going to wait for me to get into position first. They are going to charge and try to make things very uncomfortable for me. Already, I have a unit of skirmishers right out in the open. They're not protected. They could be charged by any of these. Look at it's just the horizon's full of Spanish unites. Oh my god, it's just so many. So yeah, I need to get my units in position as quickly as possible. Like, screw the hill. Yes, I do want that hill, but screw it. I need to get my guys, I need my spearmen in front of my skirmishers on either side as quickly as possible. Now, I'm going to actually pause. I don't usually do this, but I just want to pause and talk about my army comp for a little bit here. So the way that I've been kind of playing my Almohad army comps, at least a little bit lately, has been running my spearmen, my Nubian spearmen here on the flanks, on this side, and on this side they're wearing the nice orange color here, and I can squeeze them in to support the center as well. Of course, I don't want the center to get charged by, you know, their heavy cav, but if my center does get charged by heavy cav, these are my Almohad urban militia, good swordsmen, but, you know, they will buckle under a charge of heavy cav. Well, my heavy cav are right behind them, so they can support that charge. And also I can potentially support the center with spearmen as well from the flanks here. Now, behind them, I have archers here, and then I have one unit of archers on either side, here, and then my javelin men are on either side as well. So, my flanks are the real cav killers. These are the units, I did this, I started doing this. I did have my spearmen in the middle at first, and then I'd keep my swords on the flanks. And then I just kept getting charged on the flanks by a heavy cav. And I was like, you know what, screw this. I need to put my spears on the flanks, and then I need to support my center, my you know, quote-unquote weak center with my heavy cav units. And I feel like that works a little bit better. It's not the final answer. This is a work in progress. I still have a lot of time I need to still put into this before I really, you know, nail down how I'd like to play the fights in this game. But this feels good right now. All right, unpause, and I'm getting there. How about you guys, like, go here? Because already, you know, I'm being surrounded on all sides. So, you know, and obviously these units move fast. I mean, they're cav. So, like, any move that they make, I need to react to really quickly, or else I will get charged in a position that I'm not ready to get charged in. So, yeah, it's pretty awkward. It's pretty uncomfortable, and I basically can't really attack. I kind of just have to wait and react to what they do. Because, you know, they have the battlefield. Look at them. What would I do? What would I attack? That way? And get surrounded by these people? You know, okay, so here's the Royal Knights. They're coming out on my left flank, it looks like. And I thought I saw the other unit as well. So it looks like they're all moving this way, right? To my left. So that means I need to react to this. And I need to, like... Yeah, so they're coming down the center as well. Yeah, they're closing in from all sides. It's stressful. Like, you know, it's a tough... This is a tough army to beat. For sure. So we will see. It looks like they did bring a unit of Royal Knights to my center now. So I need to kind of bring my cav forward. Because this is what might happen. I might get charged right here by these Royal Knights. So if that happens, so we have a unit of Royal Knights here and here. Where's that third unit of Royal Knights? There needs to be a third one somewhere. Yeah, right here in the center. So in that case, this is kind of awkward. I kind of want to bring a Javelin Man towards the center. Because right now I don't have any anti-armor here. So let's bring you guys here. And then you can potentially throw some javelins into these Royal Knights right here. And is there anything else? Yeah, there's no Royal Knights. Ooh, yeah, there is some Royal Knights out there. Yikes. Okay, so yeah. Now they're fighting my swordsmen. That's not good. So you guys get in here, and then, ooh, yeah, they're getting reinforced as well. So yeah, swordsmen go and surround on both sides. My javelins are being tossed in, and my cav are there as well. So, yeah, it's hard to know how this fight's gonna go. Yeah, you guys get piled in as well. So now my 3 units are fighting against... Oh, man, it looks like they're, like, losing nothing. Oh, God. Yeah, I need to send in my other unit as well. And then you might need to come over here as well, buddy. A big old Royal Rumble here in the center. And yeah, they already broke my some of my Almohad urban militia on this side. So, do I send in spearmen? I think so. Damn, it's tough. So, you need to come over here, and here. And then, yeah, so my family members, okay, so now they're fighting here. I think I need to send all of my family members here in the center. And you're still throwing javelins here. And I think, let's see. Yeah, if you guys would come back and stop running away, that'd be great. Ooh, God. Yeah, see, now... Oh, they broke my javelin on this side. Oh, my God. That's so crazy. So I need you guys to come over and fight on this side here. You need to turn around and... Yeah, my entire my entire right flank has been broken by these Genites, which is really tough. My family members are fighting here in the center against their... Gosh, who's left? Ooh, why did my... Ooh, what happened over here? Oh, no. Why'd they get out of position? Oh, that's so shitty. Oh, that's so crappy. Now they're going to get charged by Genites as well. Oh, no. All right, yeah, you guys need to rally. You guys need to come back and fight. So it looks like we've won some of these fights. We have killed some of their family members on this side, and we can send, yeah, like, I have guys rallying here so they can come back and try to fight these Genites that are piling into my archers right here. So I might be able to win this. Oh, yes, the enemy king has been killed. Oh, my God. So my family members were able to kill their king here. Oh, my God. And now they're running away. Oh, my God. There they go. They're running away as well. The king might have been here, actually. So it looks like we have a full rout on a lot of these Genites. And, oh my God. So, let's see. Are these Genites still fighting here? Yeah, we need to get in here and fight these guys as well. And yeah, they're shooting these Genites. You need to rally, please. And, yeah, you guys need to, like, help chase down. Because right now the entire army is running away. Well, no, not the entire army. There is still these Genites here that are still fighting. And right now, looks like, how many family members do I have left? Not much. One of my entire... Oh my God. I've lost a lot. So I have one man left. Okay, you need to get back here. You're gonna die. I don't know. I might have lost all my family members. I don't know. So yeah, I need to regroup. You guys all need to get back here. Like, don't... Stop chasing them. You two, stop chasing them. All of them, get back here. You as well. You actually might be able to intercept. Ugh, no, 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 no! Don't get caught. This is probably my king right here. So yeah, you need to go here. I need my Nubian spearmen to intercept these Genites just to save my king, because right now they're trying to catch up to him. I need all of my guys to regroup. Everyone, get back and get into a little position here, and then yeah, you guys need to like save my king. You guys need to come back here and save the king. Oh my god. Ooh, these Nubian spearmen. Oh no. They should have... Damn, I should have brought them back. Because they're going to get caught out now. They're going to get caught out and they're probably going to die here. Damn, that sucks. And here, yes. Save my king, please. Save him. Try to kill these Genites. And yeah, get back. All of my army here needs to get back and regroup. And I need to get ready to continue fighting this battle here. Yeah, they're trying to kill my king. So yeah, spearmen, please get in front of these Genites and save my king here. And in that case, alright, so now these Genites are running away. Perfect. Nice. That's awesome. My poor spearmen over here are going to get run down. That sucks. And yeah, this is tough because I'm trying to get back to my army here. But I'm getting caught out. My general should still be alive, but I need to get back to my army without getting caught by all of these. I might have to sacrifice another spearman just to save my king at this point, because I need to get back here, and I need to bring on more reinforcements, which I haven't really had a chance to talk about. I'm sorry. I forgot to do that before the fight started. So there's that, and yeah, let's get some form of a line here. It's not going to be much. I don't have much left here, but I can try to get some form of a battle line in position, because at this point I feel like I don't know if they have too many royal knights left. I might have killed all of their royal knights. Are my spearmen still fighting? They're running away now. Yeah. So this is the reinforcements flag. This is where my guys are going to rally to. So I want to bring this flag a little bit closer to my lines here. And yeah, I basically just have to try to hold this line until my reinforcements come, because there's just this horde of Spanish Genites. Now I still have some archers shooting, so that is good. But outside of that, I don't have much. In fact, let's see, what do I have? 3 units of archers? Yeah. It's not great. My army got buckled. Man, that was tough. That was brutal. That was brutal stuff. Okay, so they're running away. If they're going to run away, then just don't chase them. Right now, we still have 3/4 of the game timer remaining, which is up here in this top right corner. So there's still a lot of this fight left. At this point, I just need to hold this line, use my arrows, use my javelins if they get close to me, and whittle this army down. And eventually what I can do is I can bring, my reinforcements on. They will show up eventually, where are they coming from? Usually they show up right away. So I'm kind of actually concerned that I'm not seeing them right now. And the peasants are coming on for the enemy. So it looks like it's just going to be this little pocket right here. Just this little pocket of Spanish Genites. And then these peasants here in the back. And that should be it. So even though I took a beating, just a massive beating from them, and I know I lost at least 1 family member. In fact, I might have lost 2 family members. But I think that at least my king did live. And hopefully, fingers crossed, hopefully I can pull out a victory here. Now my reinforcements are coming right behind me, and they are showing up, which is nice. In Shogun, they don't seem to show up very often. But my army is really thin, and this army from the enemy is looking like they might want to charge into me. The peasants are showing up. They're not going to do a lot of damage, but there's a lot of bodies here. And I really could use my Almohad Urban Militia. I have a full unit of them. I'm going to have them start to run, actually, because I need them to help me hold this line here in case they decide to charge me. It looks like I did kill all of the Royal Knights. Like, I'm not seeing any Royal Knights at all. And they would still be here, so that must have been that was a bloody fight for both family members, or both families, I should say. Now, I'm pretty much out of ammunition on all of my archer units. The only reason why I have not withdrawn them yet to get more archers is because right now I just want bodies. And once I get more bodies up here, then I will feel comfortable about bringing them down. I have another unit of Almohad Urban Militia on the way. So I'm going to draw this one out and wait until I feel comfortable enough before I actually withdraw these archers to get more. Now they are just skirmishing with me. Their Genites are throwing their javelins, and my guys are throwing their javelins back at them. I do have one unit of archers that came onto the field. They are my reinforcements, and they're gonna help me out for sure. And let's see, it looks like they're driving. They keep running away, which feels good. And I guess at this point I should just go for it and withdraw my archers that are out of ammunition. Because that would be nice to get 3 full healthy units back. Now that leaves me really thin for sure. But you know what? I mean, 3 units of, or what do they have? 4 units of peasants? Even my damaged Almohad Urban Militia can probably do a decent job against those units of peasants. As far as the Genites go, well, yeah, I don't have much that can really counter them very well. I have this beat up unit of Nubian Spearmen, and I have 8 Ghulam bodyguards left. so hopefully I can get some units on the field that can actually, here's another unit of Almohad Urban Militia. So hopefully I can get some units on the field that can do a good job against these Genites in due time. Oh, perfect. Wonderful. And this is another one of those things that medieval Total War added that I really, really love. And it's when they just tell you when the enemy actually gives up. In Shogun, a lot of times you didn't really know. And so you were left just kind of being like, oh man, if I chase after them, they might, kill me. In this case, when you get that message saying that they are fleeing the field, that means it's over. That means I won. And I don't really have the strength to chase after them, honestly. Even though I know that they're fleeing the field, I mean, I could send my 8 Ghulam bodyguards to chase down some peasants, because those are the only units that I could catch. Honestly, though, I'm just going to take the victory. So I'm just going to fast this forward and wait till the little victory screen that I get to see here pretty soon. There we go. Oh man, that was brutal for sure, but I got the victory. I gotta say, so when I did fight this battle before, in my practice campaign, when I did actually wait for my 4 Nubian Spearmen, it went way, way better than this. As you can see, though, it's not always going to happen like that. I'm trying to think if my composition was different. I want to say that in that composition, yeah, you know what? I think in that composition, I only had 2 Urban Almohad Militia. And I did think I brought 1 unit of militia sergeants. And I feel like that helped out, with cutting down the Genites and the Royal Cav. So you know what? That was a mistake. That was my bad. Did that 1 unit change the course of this battle? I mean, I don't know. You tell me. This is a pretty bloody battle. So let's look at the ledger. So yeah, I lost 731 men. That was a lot. That was a lot of guys I lost. And yeah, I killed 459. I captured 29. That's this number down here I didn't really talk about here with the sword with the red background. What this means is that, so there's going to be a captured screen at the end of this battle. If I don't want to deal with ransoming soldiers back to the enemy, I can just kill them, and that way they're not going to have those soldiers to use against me again. Or I can ransom, I can just keep them alive and I can ransom them back to the enemy for some money. So in this case, I don't think it matters. I don't think I'm going to get they're not going to get these guys back because I took their last province. So it wasn't really a big deal. So let's cross our fingers and hope that I have a family left after this, because I don't know how many guys died. It looks like I still have a king, if that's to be believed. Leon conquered. So yes, this is great. Yep, ransom refused. So this just says that my general has had his demand for a ransom for captured prisoners refused. The prisoners no longer need trouble my thoughts. Number of men captured, 425. Nobles captured, 2. And that includes the 2 family members that weren't the king. Oh, so, okay, so an heir matured. So even if I did lose all 3 of my family members in that battle, then I probably would have lucked out and had a family still. So thank God. So it looks like my faction does have 2 heirs. Thank God. Okay, so I only lost 1. Hopefully it was the bad one. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Because, oh yeah, because one of them had Valor of 6. And he is a mighty warrior, I think. He had improved health as well. So hopefully he survived. And then hopefully the other one didn't. Improved farmland is complete, so that's good. Alright, so what do we got here? The Old Man of the Mountains. Inspired by faith, given a taste of heaven on earth by their master through the use of hashish, the assassins are willing to slay their way into paradise. Their murderous skills can be put to use by earthly potentates? Well, I don't know what that is. For their own less than heavenly purposes. I don't know if this means anything. I believe that... So, from my understanding is that there is a province in this area. I thought it was Syria, but maybe it's Tripoli. But there's a province over here that you can train assassins for +1 valor, even though it doesn't say that on the province tooltip. It's like a hidden bonus type of thing. Is that what this is? Is this telling you that that exists without, you know, putting it on the province tooltip? I don't know. I actually don't know, because this isn't like telling you anything else as far as, you know, the game mechanics go. All right, so Emissary, he finally found the Egyptian Sultan, and he was rejected. God damn it. Ugh, okay, fine. And let's see, Prince Idris. Okay, so this is the most useless vice or virtue for an heir that could be possible. So he has weak principles, he is not a man of strong principles, and is easy to tempt, minus 20% to bribery costs. That sounds pretty bad, right? You know, having an heir that can be bribed for cheaper. Well, that's actually not how that works. You can't bribe family members, the kings or the princes. So this doesn't mean anything at all. So that's cool. How is he otherwise? Is this him? No. Oh, no. Wait. Who is this? Yeah, this is the new one. No, this isn't the new one. Who is this? Yeah, this is the one... Okay, so he survived. Oh, sweet. Okay, so yeah, the one... I thought he had Valor 6. Now he just has Valor... Did he lose Valor? Huh, I don't know. But, you know, he fought well. He fought well for sure. And yeah, the other son did not. He did. He died to the last man. I should honor him. But yeah, he was the one that was getting a little bit drunk, and he is now he gave his life for the tribe. So I should honor him. And I'm just going to be glad that he's not going to be the king of my of the Almohads once the Caliph dies. So yeah, this guy's going to be the new... Looks like he's going to be the eldest right now. So hopefully he can get better. Right now he's a great fighter, but he's not really great at anything else. And then the other son... Where... Is this you? No, where are you? You're here. Okay. So yeah, I mean, 4 acumen's good. If he was the leader, that means our economy would be pretty good. 2 dread's okay. 2 command is, you know, better than what I've seen so far. And then weak principles. Yeah, not a big deal. When's the next son coming of age? 8 more years? Okay, that's okay. So what I can do now is I can attack this castle. It's going to take 2 turns to starve out, and I don't want to wait those 2 turns. I want to attack the castle right now, get rid of the castle, move on to Castile, and then move on to Valencia. So... yeah, that was a pretty gosh darn bloody fight there, but you know what? I got Leon. I knew it was going to be a tough fight. Those Genites are freaking tough, and you know, 3 Royal Knights are tough as well. And you saw how tough that it can be to face a cav charge in this game. Looks like Aragon is actually bribing the rebels here in Navarre, so they're going to take Navarre without a fight. Good for them. That's not a big deal for me because I'm just going to focus on Valencia next. But you know what? That's going to be it for this episode, and we're going to have to wait until next time to get into the rest of this fight here in Iberia. So as always, I hope you've enjoyed this one. Thank you very much for watching. I've been Conostep, and this has been Medieval Total War. Thank you very much, and goodbye.